Hey everybody, welcome again to a new tutorial, and this time I'm going to demonstrate and explain how to do the cards inside this kit that is made with I have Savannah collection. It's a little tribal, it's fun, and you have enough cards here, you have enough material here to make 12 cards. It will come in a box, so you can also decorate the box if you like. It is minimally decorated. You can add more things in it if you want to take it a little step further and do something more interesting. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate maybe one or two cards. We'll see how the time goes. Explain how to read your explanation sheet, your measurement sheet, and you can take it from there. Okay, so let's bring you closer. I'm going to switch the cameras and bring it down a little bit so that you can see better. Here we go. Okay, well, they changed a few things here in my program, so hopefully I'm not going to get stuck here. Okay, so I'll open your box, and inside you have all the parts that will make 12 cards. Okay, so going over there, you have some in a little baggie for some embellishments. And okay, are you gonna have? I'm gonna give you some sheets of cream color that might be cut a little smaller, so that you can cut your own sentiments if you like. Okay, but if you want, if not, then you can just do your own using stamps. Okay. All right, so just take all of your parts out, and you will see that you have them in different sizes. We're going to go over all the different sizes and all the parts so that you know what is what. Okay. For now, what I just want you to do is take everything that is the same size, put it in front of you like that. Like this one have this, and then we have this, and this, and this. So they're all different sizes, okay, here and here, and we're going to go over all of them. Okay, so let's see what we got. This is the solid color cardstock, and I chose black for this for the cards. And this is from heavy cardstock. This is 110, and I like to make heavy cardstock. Use heavy cardstock for my cards. Okay, so the A1 over here is the base, and then what goes over the base is it might be A2, A3. Then you have B2 or B1. B1 are the pockets, and then you have B2, B3. Then you'll have C cards. C are the flaps, and you'll have C2 and C3. You have D1 and D5, which are the belt. So one is longer than the other. So let's say these, okay, these are the B2. They'll go over the pocket like that. And then the B3 will go over like that. Okay. So for now, again, just set them up according to the different sizes, because I did give you all the measurements, and you'll be able to follow through that way a lot easier. Okay, so I'm going to just put everything over here so that it's not in the camera view, and you'll be able to see what I'm doing. Taking all of my parts out. and we'll put them here. Okay. In addition, you have some tags, and I added these. This you're only gonna get if you decide to buy the um, the tags that go with it. Not the tags, sorry, the chipboard, because this is a fun thing to add to your collection, and I cut these to match the sizes of these, and it adds a little something. Again, this is extra. You don't have to have it, but if you choose to, by all means, let me know, and I will add this uh, to your cards. I don't know why I can't speak today. I'm like, okay, so let's start with take the base A1, and then we're going to take two of the C1. So the A1, I want to give you the measurements. So let me take my notes here. So the measurements for this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, which makes 8 cards. And then take two of the C1. Okay. C1 are the flaps, and 4 1/4 by 2 5/8. And as you can see, they are scored on one side. So you're going to need two. What you want to do is you want to fold it where the score line is. And if you have a bone folding tool, that's great. If you don't, anything that has a flat edge will do. You want to apply a little bit of pressure here, and then we're going to add it on either side. So it takes your glue, and it doesn't matter if you use your double side tape or if you use regular glue. It's up to you, whatever your preference is. And I'm going to put it at the top part on the left side, and then I'm going to do exactly the same on the right side. So it's going to look like doors that open up, or a window. I'm going to go inside, and I'm going to just press it down. If you get some glue here, it's okay. It is clear glue, so it'll dry clear, or you can take a little bit of baby wipe or alcohol and wipe it down. Okay, so here we go. We have two flaps, and then you're going to take your B1. Okay, and B1 is your pocket. It's 5 1/4 by 3 1/2, and it is scored 3 times. Scored twice on each side here and once on the long side. What you want to do is take your scissors and cut a triangle out where those two lines meet. Okay, and you want to fold it down like that. 1, 2, and 3. So you're going to get all 3 sides folded, and the top part is the top of your pocket. We're going to put it on the inside over here on the bottom side. Okay. Now watch it. Sometimes it will be a little bit too wide for where you glued those pieces out. If that happens, you just want to take your fold and just add a little bit of an additional fold. Okay, so if you folded it here, you want to just take it a little bit further down. And refold it. Okay, so this will happen because sometimes, you know, you might move it a little bit. Okay, so it all depends where you place it. It's really important to fold it and lay down before you actually glue it, just to make sure that it's correct. Okay, so right now the pocket, that because I refolded it, is a little bit smaller than the total width of my base, and that's okay as long as you make sure that it's in the center. It's gonna still look good. Put some glue there. And let's glue it down. Okay. The third part, well, we did one. That's one part. That's two part. The third part that belongs into the construction of the card is D. Okay. So each part will have two. It's like a belt that's going to go over it and close it. So you have the long part, which is D1, and the short part, which is D5. The long part is going to be scored on both sides, and it's double scored, and I'll try to show it to you. Here we go. You see the double scoring? You have two lines here and two lines here. The reason is because I want to give it a little bit of height. So you have to fold it rather carefully. So once it's folded, okay, you're going to have a little bit of a square here of about 1/8 of an inch. You see this little square here? There we go. I don't want it laying flat. I want it to have that U shape. Let me show it to you here. I'll try. I think I'm out of focus a little bit. Okay, here we go. Where we can see it right there. You see? There we go. That's what we want. Then I want to take this D5 and put it inside on the inside or on the outside, it's up to you, and glue it together. So now I'm getting two parts that will be like that. Okay. I'm going to just take my bone fold and put it on the inside and just press it down because I want to make sure that it's glued pretty evenly in there. Okay, so what I got is a little sleeve. Okay, my little sleeve. And that sleeve is going to go right inside like that and keep my card closed. Here we go. That's the construction of the card. Now let's go ahead and decorate it. So for the decorating, okay, for the pocket, okay, we said the pocket is B. So this is B2 and B3. B2, you have 12 pieces of solid colored cardstock that are 2 3/4 by 4 1/8 in 3 different colors. Okay. So these are the coordinating colors that I chose. Okay. And one will go here. And then the pattern paper will go right on top, like that. Okay. Again, if I'm putting it here and I feel that it is a little too wide, let's go ahead and trim it just a little bit. And this will go here. And put it right here. So I'm leaving a little bit of a frame all around it. Okay. Now watch, the cardstock is double-sided, so you can choose if you want to do this side or this side. It's up to you. And I want my marker. If you have a black marker or ink, where is my marker? Oh, it's over here. Okay. So either ink the edges or use a marker to give it an outline. But what we want to do is we want to get rid of that white core. It will look a lot nicer without it. Put one on top of the other, just like that. Okay, now over here on this side, we're going to take another color or the same color. It's totally up to you. Oh, this is not it. I'm sorry, I took the wrong piece. This is it. Okay, so A2. Okay, remember the base is A1, so I'm putting it directly on the base. And let's see if we want to do the same color or if we want to do something different. I don't know. You know what? Let's keep it the same color. And I'm going to put this right on the base. That's A2. Okay, so A2 is 2 1/4 by 4 1/8. And let's take this one. And we'll put this one right at the center here. And this is A3. So A3 is pattern paper, and it's 2 by 3 3/4. I'm going to put this at the center here. Okay. Now on the outside of those two flaps, we're going to put C2 and C3. We're going to stay with the same color theme. All right, so C2 is 1 7/8 by 4. And I'm going to put one on the right and one on the left. That's the one on the right. That's the one on the left. And let's take, let me see these two. I'm going to put again one on the right and one on the left. But I want to, we use my marker in order to paint the edges. Now also, if you want to do something a little bit more interesting here, if you have at home some punches or corner punches or something, you can totally punch the corners here. Okay, but for now, I'm doing it without because not everybody has it. So I'm just going to add one here and one here. Here we go. Okay. Let's take our sleeve. And for the sleeve, if we want to continue and stay again in the same color theme. So the sleeve is 1 inch wide and the sleeve is 1.5. So it gives me a wide edge. Okay. And I want to roll it around like that and then glue it. Okay. So I made sure that I added it to the center. And rolling it down. Just go over it to make sure that it stays nice. I'm not pressing hard on it. Okay. And now let's take one of these pieces. Okay. And this is D3. So the D3 is 1 inch by 4. And I'm going to add it here so that I have equal frame on both sides. Let's mark the core. I'm not putting too much glue if you noticed. I'm putting just a little bit. And you add it to both sides. Here we go. And now I have a little sleeve that will go in there. And I can embellish it or, add something fun. Okay, now over here, I'm going to put a tag. So you're going to get a few of those tags. And you can stamp it, color it, do whatever you want. But this is where you're going to write your greeting to the person that you're giving it to. Okay. It's going to be right in here. Close it. And the sleeve goes in here. Now, 2 things you can add. Okay. Let's do an embellishment and add some embellishment here. And I'm just going to add one here at the center. So you have a whole bunch of these squares that I added here. And they are different sizes. don't know if I want this. Let's say do another color. Huh, this one looks good. Maybe this one. Okay, so I'm going to put them here. And I'm going to put them on top of each other to create these. So I take the smaller one and put it in the center. Yeah, like that. And we can take a colored one. If we're going to stay in the same theme, we can stay with the same theme and put this one here. But this one feels a little bit too big, so we can take this and cut it a little bit. And where are my small scissors? Okay. I'm just going to cut it a little bit until I'm happy with the size. Still feel a little too big. That's good. And I'm going to turn it so that it's like a diamond inside the square. Let me show you. So it is a diamond inside the square. And I'm going to put something inside here. Maybe this can go in there. I'm going to mark my edges. Like that. And this will go right here at the center. Okay. You can add more here if you like. But it's totally up to you. If you have, let's say, diamond, not diamonds, I'm calling, rhinestones. Let's say we want to put a rhinestone here. Or you can do embossing dots or, you know, something here in the center. You can totally add that. Okay. And if you want to do a sentiment on the outside, we can add a sentiment here or here or just inside. Or we can add a sentiment in here or here. Okay, I'm going to put it down there and I'm going to color the edges in black and give it a black frame. And that's it. That's the card. Now I'm going to show you, if you like, the tag. So you can also put a tag in there. So this has 10 of them. Now you have enough to make 12 cards. Unfortunately, this only have 10. So these are numbered 1 through 10, and let's find number 1. That's number 1. So these have a sticky side. You can go ahead and put it in the center like that. And I rounded the corners here, if you can see. The corners are round. And let's punch a hole. If I want a smaller hole or a bigger hole, I don't know. Okay. There's a hole here. And you can add a ribbon here. Let me see if I can find a fun ribbon. Oops. I think I have one here at the end of my desk. It's a little a thread, not exactly a ribbon. I think this will match better. And make a loop, put it through. That's it. We have a little tag. So the little tag, you can either put it like that. I like it like this. No, there's plenty of room to put it there. I think it's kind of fun. Okay, or you can put it on the inside. All right, so this is your card. I hope you like it. And I'm going to go ahead and do all 12 of them now. And hopefully you like it. So again, this kit is available to you. Everything will be cut and ready to put together. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.